It can't be any worse.
It's probably got
than
cream in
non-vegan.
it if you think about it. Yeah.
I remember doing a job where I had to stay with I was doing a touring panto, and there were 3 of us, and one of them was a dancer who said, "No, we're not buying mayonnaise. We'll have this salad cream," which I hadn't had since I was a kid, and it was even worse than I remembered.
Oh, I love salad cream. I
it's nice and
salad
sharp.
cream and cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, that's the best.
I mean,
And
I
for a
like
little
mayonnaise more, but
A little while, you know, Walkers sometimes do like bonkers flavours. For a little while, they had salad cream and cucumber flavoured crisps.
Did they?
They were fucking disgusting.
It didn't sound great, I'll be honest. You didn't sell them to me that well.
Monster Munch
Hedgehog.
years ago did the vanilla flavour.
Ooh,
Did they?
they're crisp,
Yeah,
but
they
no.
were
Sweet
disgusting.
flavour.
They were
And
disgusting.
did anyone do salt and vinegar flavoured ice cream?
salted caramel.
I used to dip salt and vinegar Pringles in Coke, and then eat them. As in fizzy Coke.
That's normal.
Yeah.
I did used to make an ice cream at a place I worked at before I moved to London that was strawberry, black pepper, and like a balsamic swirl.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It was
actually.
very nice.
Yeah, I can see how that would work.
I've had chocolate chicken. I was very disappointed.
Chocolate chip chicken.
No, that was me.
That sounds fucking
gross.
horrible.
Mouth wrong over my words. No, chocolate chicken. It's a Mexican dish, apparently.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it uses cocoa, so like proper cocoa, not your Ovaltine.
But chili,
Cadbury's crap.
I like chili, dark chocolate with chili in it.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, chili and chocolate. The
Not a
hotel
fan of
chocolate, chili chocolate, hot chocolate that they do is really nice.
Sponsor us, Hotel Chocolate.
Oh yes, please.
Hotel-
Oh, I've got a
Chocolate.
velvetizer. It's the best thing. When you all come round, you're all going to have a hot
I
chocolate, and you're going to
wanted
be
to
like,
get, I
Yeah.
wanted to get one of them at Christmas as a gift, but they'd completely sold out everywhere.
I was one of the ones that bought one because I was like, I want one of these.
Amy's
I'll buy
got
it for
yours.
myself.
Amy's got 6, that's why you can't get any.
Yeah.
Because
Need
when
6.
did people start consuming chocolate as a solid? It was middle of the 19th century, wasn't it? It was just a drink until then. And then was it Fry's who first put out
I'm not
solid
sure.
chocolate? Well, yeah.
I went
18th
They
to
century-
used to smoke it in South America. Wasn't it basically like tobacco?
I don't know, but mainly it was as a drink.
I went to the chocolate museum in Hamburg when I was there, and they sort of talk you through all of the processes, but you get to taste it at every phase. So as a raw bean, after it's been roasted, and once it's been ground down and stuff. Really interesting, really nice. So like the raw cocoa bean is it's almost grapefruity. Doesn't taste anything like chocolate at all.
So just on the subject of chocolate, I don't know exactly when it was, became a solid thing, but middle of the 19th century sounds about right. And the only reason I think I know that is because I have an adventure written for a little RPG known as Lamentations of the Flame Princess, and this adventure is set in kind of 19th century Europe, and is called Blood in the Chocolate, and it's all to do with kind of basically investigating a rival chocolate factory, or that sort of thing.
Well, that sounds good.
Whereas I, being a fat bounder, have chocolate in my blood.
There's some pretty grisly stuff in it. I'll show you guys the cover so you can get an idea of what you're looking at.
Nice.
I might.
Looks like atrocities taking place. Yeah.
Lots of atrocities.
And chocolate.
Yeah, but also chocolate.
I tell you, just as a random thing, I might run this as a special for you guys at one point. We'll,
Choctrocities.
Choctrocities. There we go.
Oh, let's write that down before we forget it.
That's it.
Choctrocities.
Choc horror.
Somewhere
I've
in
had
Amy's
choc horror.
notes in 20 episodes' time, he's going to look at Choctrosses, isn't he? What the hell?
I know. I'm going to write some context around it.
The Chocky Horror Coco Show.
Oh no, I like that one more. Chucky horror. What was it?
Chocky Horror Coco Show.
Okay.
And your character will be called Chocolatey Claire.
I'm going to put it in the group chat so we don't, so that it can't be forgotten.
I've done little stars around it.
Oh dear. I've just realised I haven't introduced the episode. Welcome back, listeners, to Tales from the 20 Side, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Let's Play podcast. My name is Dom. I'm your GM for this game and for many others, and I'm joined by Stu.
Hi.
I'm joined by Neil.
Hello.
I'm joined by Darren.
Hey up.
And I'm joined by Amy.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, folks. I got totally engrossed in chocolate-based shenanigans there for a second.
I mean, who wouldn't? Chocolate. It's
Chocolate.
like the best.
Do love a bit of chocolate.
Unless it's Cadbury's. Cadbury's is terrible now. Sorry, Cadbury's.
I mean,
There are
it
other
is.
chocolates
You're not
available.
wrong.
Sponsor us, though,
Didn't-
Cadbury's.
Didn't Cadbury's
I
get
like
bought
you
out by
still.
Kraft a few years ago?
That is why it's not nice.
Quite a while ago. So
Ruined it.
it's the smaller ones, like the Cadbury's Roses and stuff, have got a lot worse. Like, I could still eat a twirl and other sort of individual chocolate bars, but like the little selection boxes have really dipped in quality.
And size
So-
for the money.
Yeah. I received a Cadbury selection box for Christmas this year, and I was honestly I was shocked because I thought, oh that's quite small. Maybe they've got rid of all the plastic in it and it's just cardboard now. Nope, still got a plastic tray, and with just almost no chocolate in it. I was like, wow, that was a waste of time.
Like the tin.
Sorry, there's a really good website called Cocoa Runners that's worth checking out. They sort of import stuff from all over the world, but lots of really interesting flavour combinations and all sort of fair trade. And there's just like hundreds of different bars on there. It's a little pricey, but every now and again.
Bruges.
To Belgium or Switzerland.
Bruges. If anyone does go to Bruges, I know the best chocolate shop that's like half the price of all the other ones, but it sells exactly the same stuff, and it's amazing.
Top
Good to know.
tip.
Amazing.
To know. Yeah, Belgian chocolate is lovely. Like when I used to go out and do the Nijmegen marches, the Vierdaagse over in Holland, one of my favourite things about that trip, aside from the walk itself and the city, which are both fantastic, I recommend it to anyone who's into distance walking, all that sort of thing, is when the group that I went with, whenever we came back from Holland, the bus would drive through sort of Belgium on the way to the Channel Tunnel, and we always used to stop off at the same chocolate factory every time, and that was always a highlight of the trip. Was just coming back with bags full of really gorgeous Belgian chocolate.
Chocolate to take home, or even when we go over to go shopping in France, we will buy beer and wine and coffee, which is less than half the price this year, and chocolate. Because they always have, compared to a British supermarket, they have a vast range.
You can tell we're recording near lunchtime now, can't you?
I was I was like, I'm getting hungry. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, that's where we leave it for tonight. I'm going to get some lunch.
Yeah. Good time.
I'm joking.
The trouble is, I'm a chocolate pedant because I only like milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. So
I like dark
white
chocolate.
I love white chocolate.
That's not really chocolate. I think Darren will agree with me on that.
I also agree with you on that.
I am a pedant. No,
I like white chocolate. Yeah.
I like it, but it's not chocolate. I like a nice dark chocolate. Have you ever had military chocolate?
Oh no.
I've had military
That's not
chocolate.
nice.
It's quite something, isn't it? And I wouldn't go out of my way to get some military chocolate. It's very acquired taste.
It does its job. It's a little sugar boost for those times when you're in the middle of the jungle and you've got nothing else. But yeah, it's probably
Kendall mint cake for that, surely.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that. That's what you need for a little sugar
or
boost.
these days dextrose tablets. That's
As an ex-walker, well, I mean, I still walk, but as someone who used to do hiking and walking, Kendall mint cake.
Isn't that is that the just the slab
Sugar.
of like solid fondant minty stuff?
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
slab of sugar.
Blech.
No, it's lovely.
Yeah, you're not meant to eat it as a regular cake, Darren. You're meant to just have a little bit.
Well, what's the fucking point of it then?
Are you?
False advertising. It's not a cake.
Yeah, there's no cake in this.
I'll tell
It's
you
horrible. I'm
somewhere
going to
else.
eat it anyway.
I'll tell you somewhere else that there is no cake or chocolate, even military chocolate, is the dungeon of the Bone Grinder.
Don't want to go there then.
Wait, the troll is made of cake.
I really want Otto to have a spell for that, to just make something into cake. Like I know there is a spell flesh to stone. Maybe there should also be flesh to cake.
No,
That'd be nice.
Wall of cake. Oh dear. So yeah. So you guys are progressing with your little jailbreak. How's it all going for you?
troll though.
Actually, pretty good, I think. We're actually not doing too badly. I'm not happy about this troll keeps healing itself.
We had a lot of good swings last game.
We had some. I mean, oh my god, Amos with his flurry of blows and his double 20.
That was really quite something, but it didn't last very
special.
long.
Chardonnay was a good boy.
That's it. Darren's dice luck lasted just long enough to give him a false sense of bravado, and then
Yeah.
Amos got clocked by a massive club. Go on,
Yeah.
continue, folks. Sorry to talk over you.
No. I think we've got this.
Yeah,
Touch wood.
yeah. As long as like loads more guards don't come
Yeah.
down the stairs.
Well, so far at least. Bloody hell. I was about to say. So far, no alarm has been raised, but Neil
Oh,
That's now getting left in.
oh dear. So I mean, certainly so far, it seems like no alarm has been raised that you're aware of. So you might be okay for the time being. We'll see.
we've got to get this
We
over
might.
and done with quick, though.
Words like might and for the time being, well, that's how we live our lives, isn't it?
That's it. Yes, indeed. Shall we get back into it, folks?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's kill us a troll.
Let's kill us a troll, unless it kills you first, because it's the troll's go.
Oh no.
So, having just been swiped in the back by Alwyn, the troll turns menacingly towards him and is going to club you, Alwyn, with a natural 20.
Oh,
What?
you're not allowed to have
Can
those.
you liberating step yourself?
Not. I have asked this question on previous streams, and I cannot.
It's other creatures, unfortunately.
Yeah, so
Sad
obviously
times.
it's going to be a critical hit.
Excellent. Not a great damage roll. That's only going to
Good.
be
It's only going to be 59.
that's only going to be 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's going to be
Oh, sorry. Before I forget, because I do forget. And the ring constricts for another 1 point of damage.
Okay. I'm still up. I'm
Sounds
still
like you
going.
won't be for much longer. The troll,
Ooh, that's
Troll
the
is-
fighting talk.
the troll is then going to take a swing towards Clovis, who is next to Alwyn. That's not great.
For who?
Clovis is able to duck out the way as the club slams into the ground, and I feel like the troll had something cool it could do that I've been missing.
It's healing
Die?
itself. What more do you want?
That is pretty cool, to be fair. That is pretty cool. No, it doesn't.
Reach.
It has some cool stuff if it hits you with its claws, but it's not been using them, so there we go. Its last action, it is going to it is going to strike. It's going to strike at Della, who's kind of on the other side of the line. It just kind of whips round in this wheel as it hits everybody.
That's rude.
It's very rude. 17 to hit.
That does not hit me. Ha ha ha!
Big
troll.
old miss. So it goes for this big arcing sweep around. Alwyn, you're not quick enough to get out of the way. Excuse me. But Clovis and Della, you see the club arcing around, narrowly missing one of these support pillars, and you're able to duck out the way as it swings round. You're right there, Darren.
That's funny.
There we go. All right. I saw the coffee I've been drinking this morning. Yeah, so kind of the troll sort of sweeps round, bellows as it does so, and as previously mentioned, you see the injuries you're dealing at start to knit back up. We are round to Maori, who is going to run forwards. The troll has its reaction back and will take a swing at Maori as he moves in. You see Maori gets clocked.
Libertarian step.
Libertarian step. I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
Liberating step.
Liberating step. Very nice. So, what would have been quite a nasty blow becomes a mere scrape. He's then going to make 2 attacks with his flail. Okay, one of which hits. I've missed just rolling dice. It's fun. Okay, so Maui runs in. His first strike lashes across the troll's hide. The second one doesn't seem to penetrate. It doesn't seem to do any damage. But that's him done. We're round to Amos.
Right, well, first of all, I want to use wholeness of body to recover a few hit points, which gives me 8 back.
8 hit points back, very nice.
Yeah. And I guess I should probably have another crack at this troll.
So with wholeness of body, something that was pointed out after your arena battle, Amos,
Yeah.
that you should be heightening that every time you cast it. So
Okay.
you're level 5, right?
Yes.
So that spell, when you use wholeness of body, that should be heightened to level 3.
Right, okay.
So you see on the spell description, it has at the bottom a heightened blocks.
No.
Okay, so on that ability,
Yeah.
it's heightened +1, and what that means is for every level above first,
Yeah.
you get an extra 8 hit points back. So you should be getting 24 back each time you use that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's handy.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah. Cheers, dude.
There we go. So yeah, thanks to Greg for
did you
pointing
say,
that out.
another 24? Did you say?
A total of 24,
Total of 24.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
and obviously mark off your focus point.
Okay. Okay. Right, now it's time to have a crack at that troll.
It is. You crick your neck a bit. You feel a bit better. Yeah, you crick your neck. You slam your fists together. Take a breath. Step forwards. So yeah, 2 actions left. I'm guessing the first one you want to move into range.
Yes.
Okay. So use its reaction, so it can't swing at you again. You rush forward, Amos, and you've got 1 action remaining.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Or 2 attacks.
20.
20 is enough to hit the troll.
Ooh. And my second one. 21.
Is also a hit. Roll 2 lots of damage for me.
10. 5.
15 points. Very, very nice. You crack into the troll. again, you see these injuries are closing up a little bit, but you are definitely wearing it down over time. If you can sustain this, you might be all right. Who knows? That's Brother Amos done. We're back round to Della.
Alrighty. So, am I already in striking distance of this troll?
Yes, you are.
Okay, lovely. And am I in a flanking position?
Yes, you are currently opposite Clovis.
Yay! I'm going to stab him with my dagger.
All right.
And that is a 25.
25 is a hit with sneak attack.
9 total.
9 total, very nice.
I will continue stabbing.
Yep, 2 actions
the rest
remaining.
of my go. So I still get sneak attack on these extra rolls.
Yes, you do. Every attack that hits against a flat-footed target, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So my next roll, I got a 3 on the dice. So
For a total
that did
of
3, 6, 11.
11. It is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and last go is even worse because it's -10 and I rolled a 6. So that does not hit.
Unfortunately. So yeah, you get 1 good strike in. You go for 2 more, but you find a particularly muscly bit of its hide. You're not able to pierce through it as you strike it, Della.
Damn it! Right, that's me done.
Okay. But it is Clovis's turn. Who is
He's the
going to-
MVP of this game.
That's not too. That is a hit. Second attack. That is also a hit. You see, he gets two good strikes on it again. He's going to use his last action to recall knowledge himself. Yep, he recalls knowledge himself. Okay. Kind of as he sort of stabs into it again, and you see again these injuries starting to close up. Clovis just calls out to all of you. Fire! Anybody got any fire? That's the end of his turn. Otto.
Fire in my heart.
Fire is the key, is it? How many goes does it take to transform myself back to human?
That is a great question.
It's usually something that
you can dismiss the spell, so I believe you can just kind of drop it whenever you wish. However, that will end the spell. No, it's a single action to dismiss.
I'll dismiss it then, and I will use my remaining 2 to produce flame.
All right.
A range of 30 feet.
You can make the attack.
So, what do I have to do? Make an attack roll against the target's AC. So my attack roll is 13 plus my attack DC, isn't it?
Your spell attack, yes.
Spell attack. So that's 24.
24 is a hit. Otto, roll some produce flame damage.
Produce flame is 1d4, isn't it?
Is it fancy because you're level 5?
1d4 fire damage plus my spell casting ability modifier.
And then again, if you look at where it says heightened, you should say you increase that for your level, because your cantrips are level 3.
Right. So increased damage by 1d4 and persistent damage on a critical hit by 1d4. So do I just roll 3d4s?
Yeah, 3d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Um, 8 plus my attack modifier.
Plus your spellcasting modifier. So for a sorcerer, it's charisma.
Oh, charisma, of course it is. Yeah, charisma is 4. So
Okay.
that's 6, 8, 12.
12
Nice.
points of damage. 22 points of damage later as the fire washes across this creature and it burns, it screeches in pain as this fire burns across it. And key to note, you watch as the fire passes across its body, the injuries you've dealt that were starting to knit back together, they stop. They seem to stop recovering themselves.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That is end of Otto's turn. We're on to Alwyn.
Okay, so first thing, is there space for Chardonnay to come in and attack this creature?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is a large creature. You can all fit around it.
So I'd like to call Chardonnay over to attack.
Right.
If Chardonnay can get into a flanking position with me, that's my optimal choice.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so let's do that. Presumably one move to get there.
Yes, one move, one action to move, one action left to attack.
Okay, and Chardonnay rolled a 2 for a total of 12.
Is a miss.
Okay, Alwyn will raise his shield and stab it with the dagger. 14 on the die for a total of 27.
27. Yes. Is a critical hit, Alwyn.
Oh,
Yes.
that is a total of 8 points of... I don't suppose it really matters, piercing damage.
8 points of damage. I mean, it's always worth breaking down the damage types anyway, just in case there are resistances or vulnerabilities.
Well,
So,
that's why I mentioned last time slashing, just in case it wasn't going to heal so much for that. But
yeah, sure.
so, yeah, 8 points of piercing.
All right, okay. Is that Alwyn done?
That's Alwyn's goes, yes.
Okay. Bruised, bloodied, cut to almost literal pieces. The troll is angry and it is hurt. It is still fighting, but importantly for all of you, it does not recover any health at the start of its turn. There, it howls in fury, looking in the direction of where that fire came from, and it is going to. Okay, so first of all, it is going to, you see, it basically almost bulldozes past Maori and Chardonnay as it kind of steps past them. With a howl of rage, it is then going to bring its club down twice on Otto von Niederschläger.
Oh no.
No.
I have my first attack roll, 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Liberating step.
All right.
Thank you.
That's fucking hell. That's 4. That's a total of 4 points of bludgeoning damage, Otto.
Okay.
And you can step as a free action.
Yes, can I step out of the way?
You
Is it
can't
free
step
action?
far enough. I mean, you can certainly step to move, but you won't get out of its reach.
Right. But I will step to move anyway.
Yeah, sure. You kind of start skirting towards more open space that the troll has left. It's going to make its second attack against you. Okay. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. 17 points of bludgeoning damage, Otto.
Ooh.
Cracks you with the club, howling with rage. The rage that is seemingly focused entirely on you now. That ends its turn. It is Maori, who is quite simply going to turn and... so at first he's going to move to open the way for others. The troll takes a swing at him in its rage. Misses. Maori's going to attempt to hit twice with his flail. Okay. And he gets a couple of good strikes there on it. You see the troll is staggering on its feet. It looks like it's probably on its very last legs, but it does not quite go down just yet. But it's Brother Amos's turn, so that might change very, very quickly.
We'll see. Okay, let's have another crack at it. I'll use Flurry of Blows again.
Right.
29.
Okay, so obviously first you'll need to move into range, that's fine.
Okay.
29, Brother Amos, is a critical hit.
Yay!
And my second one.
So roll the damage on the first strike, because I suspect you'll kill it regardless.
6.
6, okay. Alright, 6 points of damage. Is that doubled?
No, so 12.
12 points of damage. There we go. As I thought, you with your last strike, Brother Amos, you kill the troll. How do you bring it down?
I punch its head clean off its shoulders.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah, excellent. It's body weakened by the various injuries you've inflicted on it, particularly the slashing wounds from all the daggers seem to have weakened its tendons and its muscles just enough that Brother Amos, you step forward and with a rising uppercut, fucking Shoryuken, you take the creature's head off, and the rest of the body flails around for a second and then collapses to the ground.
Dan, you knocked his block
Well
off.
done. Knocked his block off. Well done.
Yay. Right. Start rummaging
I
around.
mean, there's a guard left.
The guards.
Did we kill that guard?
That was that's all 3.
Yeah, no, they're both down. They're all down.
Alrighty.
Chardonnay finished off the second guard.
Good old Chad. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah. He made
He's
short
a
work
good
of
boy.
that.
Who's a good boy?
Thank you, Otto.
Is anyone seriously injured apart from the guards?
I'm about half done in.
I'm about half done in.
Yeah, I'm about half done in as well.
Now, I haven't got my healing tools, so do you know what? This until I get my healing tools, this is the last chance I'm going to have to heal anyone today. But I would like to use my feat Desperate Prayer. Which gives me basically another focus point once a day.
Yep.
And can I use a medicine check to see who is furthest away from their maximum health?
I mean, you guys can be open with your hit points. I don't mind that. It's not a problem.
I'm on 48 out of 73.
31 out of 56.
I'm on 31 out of 59.
Okay, you're all gonna fucking hate me for this. I'm gonna use it on myself.
That's fine.
Right. Well, charity begins at home.
Yeah, because I'm on 28 out of 83.
Oh yeah, no. Sort yourself out. We while you're doing that, we can have a rummage, see if we can find our stuff, or if there's anything in this room, what the guards have on them.
So you have a little look around the corpses of these creatures you've killed. You do find the troll has nothing on it aside from again a breastplate that is kind of sized for a much larger creature than any of you. It also has a club. Which, if anybody wanted to take it, that would count as a great club for you guys. But again, I think that's a martial weapon, so it wouldn't be much use for anyone.
I'm an expert with martial weapons.
Fair enough. It is a two-handed weapon.
I'm not going to use it. But
Oh, you could have had the flail then.
yeah, but the flail
And I could have had the
was
dagger.
less useful than the dagger.
Oh, okay.
It was lower.
You also find, as you go through the guardsmen, once again, they are equipped in a similar fashion to the others that you fought downstairs. So there are two There are 2 breastplates, 2 crossbows, collection of bolts for those, 2 daggers, 2 steel shields, and 2 flails.
I'll take a crossbow and some bolts.
Yeah, I'm taking a crossbow as well. I meant to take one from downstairs.
That's fine. You also find across the 2 guards total of 13 silver pieces.
Ooh.
So previously, was it 18 silver or gold pieces?
It was silver. Okay, so kind of as the combat dies down and you begin gathering the things from these individuals, you can see that the room itself has these 2 kind of inclines that lead off in either direction from either side of the chamber, and what you hadn't noticed in kind of the heat of the moment in the battle is that off to the left hand side, kind of almost immediately on the left as you come out of the stone staircase behind you, you can see that there is a simple wooden door sized for a humanoid.
Ooh.
We'll open this one.
Wait.
We probably made enough noise that if anyone was behind the door, they would have heard us.
Yes, but do you want to have a listen anyway, just in case they're waiting to spring in or check?
Yeah, I'll have a listen while I'll give it a little test to see if it's locked.
All right, yeah. So you step forward towards the door, Della. The door handle does move as you twist it. The door does seem to be unlocked.
Okay, I'll peek my head round the door.
Yeah, you poke your head around the door. You find yourself in Della, basically a small room, perhaps sort of 10 feet on a side. There's a simple desk in the centre of it. This looks to be an office of some kind. However, perhaps what is of most interest to you is that behind the desk you can see that there are a row of lockers, sort of metal upright chests kind of thing, that appear to be you see those kind of arrayed behind the desk.
I think our stuff might be in here, as it's clear, and then we'll go in.
Go in. Are the lockers
Have
locked?
a look. Yeah, can we get in them?
So you try the handle of these containers, and they are indeed locked.
Have you still got those keys, Owen?
Yes. We'll start trying any appropriate looking keys.
Yeah, sure. You go through. You quite quickly go through all the keys on the keys you found downstairs, and you discover that none of them fit.
All right, I get the club and use brute force.
Oh, yeah. Rather than the club, maybe use the dagger to prise it open.
I mean, I can have a go at picking the locks, I guess.
I've just got this image of like tiny little halfling Della going, well, I guess there's no other way. Picks up this massive great club.
Forget my skills.
Alwyn will do his best to prevent that from happening. No, noisy. No, if we just stick a dagger in and prise it.
I'll have a go at picking the lock. That's the decision choice that Della would
I wasn't
make.
thinking about picking it, but I was just thinking about prizing. But yes, pick it. Yes, that's a good idea.
I'd love to just get it open.
Okay, so repeating your previous success with the manacles downstairs. Again, this is not an implement usually used for this kind of task. Please roll a thievery check for me, Della.
Okay. 23.
23, okay. Even with penalty that you're going to take, that is a single success. You start to feel some movement on the locker.
Oh,
It doesn't open yet.
Right.
You've got
I
this.
think I've nearly got it. Give me a moment. Oh, stop rolling off the table. 28.
28, again with the penalty. You feel a bit more movement. You're very, very close, Della. You can feel it. You think if you can just maintain this once more, you can probably get this locker open.
Shh, Annie, quiet. 24.
24 with a penalty for not using the right tool brings you to 22. The DC on this lock is 20.
Yay!
You hear with considerable effort, you watch as Della sort of sits and works, and eventually, after a tense few moments, you hear a click as this locker swings open.
Yay.
Amy, could you roll a d6 for me, please?
I certainly can. I'll roll the fancy d6. 3.
A 3, okay. As you click open this locker, you find inside. You find a rapier, you find a shield, you find a collection of hide armor. All of these items you recognise as belonging to Alwyn Templeton.
That would be studded leather armor.
Oh, are you on studded leather now?
I'm on studded leather, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Is this ball gag yours as well?
And because Alan's been carrying some really important items.
That's. Is everything in there? Have you got
I will check it quickly. Is everything there, including money?
How much money did you have previously?
I was carrying. Let me double check. 24 platinum, 6 gold, 3 silver, and 7 copper.
The platinum's all gone.
Oh, oh, they've stolen 24 platinum.
That is a lot. I would be upset.
I'm upset. But everything else is present, is it?
What about
seems to be. I can't think of anything else in there that might be particularly attractive to...
your never-ending beer tankard?
Yeah, that's still there. You got that at least.
Good. Should I get to work on
I'll
these other
start
lockers?
putting my armour on and that whilst...
Yeah, absolutely. 'Cause light armour doesn't take very long to put on, does it? I think it's... Oh yeah, it's a minute. It's a minute to get light armour on, which is good. All right. Okay. So, Della, you say you're starting on the second of these lockers.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a thievery check, please.
Come on. 23. No. Sorry, 28.
28 again with the penalties you're taking. You're starting to get a bit of a rhythm here. You're able to kind of you start this lock moving again in the same fashion. Go again if you're trying.
Okay. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
I've got a crowbar here if it's handy for you.
It's bobsled time.
Yeah. 22.
22. Okay, you get a second success on this lock, Della.
Come on. Oh, 30.
30. There we go. And this time, click clack. Again, this locker clicks and swings open. Please roll a d6 for me. Re-rolling any threes.
Okay. Oh, I won't use that dice that I just threw across the room. 6.
A 6. This locker is empty.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's.
Did you say you had a crowbar?
I've got a crowbar, yes. I'll hand over the crowbar to Della.
Yeah. So kind of as this second locker clicks open, you see Maori sort of looks into the room and he says, "My friends, I can see you're in the middle of something, but I don't think we have very very much time. Can you hurry it up?"
Yeah, let's go quick. I am probably not the strongest of people to be pulling open lockers with a crowbar.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I am going to hand a minor healing potion to Amos.
Oh, thank you.
He needs his strength for this task.
What does that give me back?
Double check. So a minor healing potion is 1d8 hit points. In fact, no, sorry, I'm gonna recount myself. I'm gonna go to give it you, take it back, and give you a lesser healing potion, which is 2d8 plus 5.
2d8 plus 5. Do I roll that?
Yes. If you're drinking that, you roll.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was something you did, or if I did. 2d8 plus 5, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21.
21 back. Very nice.
Max.
Sweet.
Ooh, that takes me up to 69 hit points.
Hey,
Nice.
Hey,
Great number.
Nice.
All right. Okay. So, so you've taken your healing potion. You've got the crowbar handy. What are you doing now, folks?
I'm gonna crack open the rest of the lockers.
Sure. Okay. Let's have an athletics roll, Brother Amos, with the crowbar.
Oh, nothing's wrong with a crowbar. 16, 27.
27 is enough on the third locker. Darren, please roll a d6, ignoring 3s and 6s.
5.
A 5, okay. You pop this locker open, and you see that there is a small bag of what looks to be magical components, as well as a thick white cloak, a dagger in the shape of an icicle, and a wand that you recognise. All of this equipment belongs to Otto von Niederschläger.
Nice. I have it back. Do I have all my money back?
How much money did you have previously?
I had 1 platinum piece, 64 gold pieces, 118 silver pieces, and 63 copper pieces.
The platinum and half the gold is gone.
Right.
Right. Okay. So you got three lockers left. You just want to try and crack them open?
Crack through them quickly, yeah. Get everyone their stuff back.
Okay, let's have another athletics roll, please.
17.
17 is a failure. As you are... basically, it takes you a second to kind of heft into it and have another try. If you want to try again, you can.
Okay.
Let's have can I have a perception check from everybody else, please?
Yeah. 30.
Natural 1 for 11.
22.
22, okay. Otto and Della, you notice this kind of as Brother Amos is getting to work on this on this locker for a second time. Something catches your eye back in the chamber where you fought the guards and the troll. You see that there are these strange sort of crystalline ley lines that seem to run all the way around the outside of the wall itself, and you notice, Della and Otto, that they have started pulsing.
Oh.
Do you see that over
Yes.
there? There's something happening in the wall.
Yeah, we need to get a move on.
Yes, I think Maori said
it
time
was-
was running out. What does Maori know about this? Maori, what do you know about this?
I don't know what this is. Possibly some kind of security system. I don't know.
Let's get the rest of these lockers open.
It looks
quick.
magical.
Can I detect magic?
Well, no, I don't think you need to detect magic, and that's probably going to waste time because it's going to be magical. But why don't you see if you can rack your brains and determine what it might be?
What role would that be?
The guard was worried about something down here. She looked panicked when she talked about this area.
Okay, roll a... I'm trying to think what this would be. Let's call it an Arcana roll. Meanwhile, Maori sort of sees that you're still trying to get into these lockers, and he says, "Come on, I'll help you." And he moves over to the next locker along.
I can take the last locker and see if I can pick into it.
My Arcana is not very much. 6.
6?
I rolled 2, and I rolled 4, and my Arcana knowledge is 2.
Oh wow!
Your Arcana is 2. Are you not trained in Arcana?
No.
Oh wow! Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, nature is his.
Of course,
his,
yeah.
Spell focus.
Yeah, I forget. You're not a wizard.
Not a wizard, sadly.
No, I have no knowledge of these things.
So, Amos, you said you're attempting to open this other locker.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
That is a success. You are able to pull it open with the crowbar. Maori, with sort of a second of strength, is able to pull the one next to you open. And Della, you're attempting to pick the last one. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll quickly roll through. So I got a 25. I rolled a 2, so that will be a 13. On my second roll.
13. So Della, perhaps panicking a bit as time seems to be against you. You get it moving, and then you find your fingers are trembling just a little bit, and the dagger pings off, and you feel the lock reset. As you pull open these other two doors, I'm just going to roll some dice. Okay. So as you pull these 2 doors open, you find that one of them contains Amos's gear, and the other contains certainly not anything that you recognise, but there does look to be a small bandolier containing a number of glass vials with different coloured liquids inside it.
It's worth having.
I need to get into my locker.
And at that point, those of you who have stood outside the room, so I'm going to assume Otto, you notice that the pulsing in the wall becomes constant. It's very much a warm type thing. And as you're stood just in the room itself, you see it's strange. The two ramps that are either side, kind of leading elsewhere into the underground. You swear that the air ripples for a second, and seems to ripple getting closer on both sides.
I think we need to get out of here quickly.
I think you're right.
Yes, I think we need to move.
I want to quickly grab the stuff from the locker that's just been opened.
Okay, so who is currently in the room, because it's pertinent?
I am.
I am. Sorry, in the room with the lockers or the other room?
Sorry, in the main chamber. I'm assuming Otto is.
Yes, Otto is.
Yeah, in the room with the lockers. There's probably not much more room. So Alwyn, Otto, and Maori and Della are in there. There's not really room for anyone else at this point. And actually, what I'm going to need everyone to do, kind of as you kind of grab all the things from the locker, Alwyn. I need everybody to roll perception, please.
30 again.
22.
22 as well.
17.
Okay, so Amos, what did you get?
22.
22. Della.
30.
30 for Della. Otto.
17.
17. Alwyn.
22.
22. some stuff.
Does Della have a hat at the moment?
No, that would have been taken.
Okay, cool.
All right, so just so you folks know, we are in initiative for reasons. So Della, you are tied for initiative with Clovis. You can choose who acts first here.
Okay, I'm going to act first, and I'm going to break into this locker.
You're going to try and break into the locker. Okay.
Yeah.
It will take 2 actions to break into it.
I'm picking into it. That's going to be my version of breaking.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll be better than what.
Okay. In that case, it does take 2 actions to attempt to pick, but you can certainly start the process. Roll a thievery check.
29.
29, that is 1 success. You are on your way to getting into this locker. You've got 1 action left.
Okay. I will be focusing on getting into this locker, so that's all I can do, I guess.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. End of Della's turn. We're round to Clovis. Clovis sort of looking around a bit nervously. You hear he calls out, guys, don't mean to alarm you. There's something coming down these ramps. I both sides. I can't quite see it, but there's definitely something moving towards us. His second action. Do you know what? He's going to try and recall knowledge, see if he knows what's happening here.
Isn't speech a free action anyway?
Speech is a free action, yeah, but I'm just thinking he doesn't have much else to do. Also, depending on how much speech there is. So. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, actually, does he? No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what there is. He's just going to get his weapon out ready. At the end of Clovis's turn, Otto, you are the first to see this as the ramp on your side of the wall. You see this strange, shimmering, rippling wall of something moving towards you, as this strange force moves into the chamber with you. You see the blood that's kind of been sprayed around the room by your fight with the trolls and with the Winter Guard. You see, as this strange shimmering force moves into the room, the blood disappears. The blood is almost vaporized on contact with this strange force, and you realise as it protrudes around the corner, there is a cube-shaped shimmering wall of something moving very slowly towards you. And you are in its path, Otto. So what is its speed? And you see it actually it moves into the chamber. You see some of the blood and the grit basically dissolve it instantly, and then this creature passes over you, Otto, and you immediately feel your skin beginning to burn. As you take 6 points of acid damage.
Liberating step if I can.
Alwyn is not in range to do that.
Okay.
Take you say 6 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save, please, Otto.
Fortitude save. Uh, 17.
17, I can tell you, is a failure. As this creature passes over you, Otto, you it's like your skin is on fire, and you it's enough to kind of cause your body to lock up almost entirely. That is the end of its turn. You can see just from where you are on the other side, another of these cube-shaped things moves into the chamber and starts moving around the other side away from Clovis. You see it comes into contact with the body of one of the Winter Guard, and you see the skin and the bone and the flesh begin to sizzle away. That's the end of their turn. Brother Amos.
I mean, I got my stuff back, didn't I, from the locker?
Yes, you've got your gear.
Yeah. I don't really want to punch this thing. So I don't really know what I can do other than have a poke at it with my staff and see if that does anything.
So it's going to be obviously you'll need to move into range with one of these creatures. I'm assuming you want to hit the one that's hit Otto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you sort of rush up towards it with your staff and roll an attack.
17.
17, you'd be glad to know, is enough to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. What's my stuff? Oh, it's a D4. 5.
5 points of is that bludgeoning damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. You strike it with the staff. The shape wobbles and shudders. The staff doesn't look great after that, but it doesn't like melt away immediately. Like you think you can still use it for a bit longer.
Okay.
You got one action left.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what my key strike does.
Key strike.
I can't seem to get it to load up on here.
Key strike. It's one of your focus spells, so if you want to use it, mark off another focus point. Make an unarmed strike or flurry of blows. You gain +1 bonus to attack, and the strikes deal additional 1d6 damage, which can be your choice of negative or force, negative or positive. So basically, lets you make a flurry of blows with additional damage. But it's up to you if you want to punch this thing with your fists.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think this is my final move, isn't it?
It's your last action for this turn, yes.
Yeah, I think for this one I'm just going to back away.
Yeah, how far do you want to back away?
Out of its reach, I think. Just far enough to be out of its reach, whatever that might be, if I can.
Well, you're not particularly sure what reach this creature might have.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, what do you want to move back towards the office where everyone else is, or do you want to move? Yeah, sure. So you move kind of back towards the door of the office. That's fine. So you step back, perhaps anticipating this creature to attack you as you do so, but it does not. At the end of Brother Amos's turn, we are round to Alwyn. Alwyn, just as you finish grabbing all this gear from a locker in this room, you turn around, looking back out into the main chamber, and you see beyond Brother Amos and Clovis, you see Otto is frozen in place, surrounded by what looks to be a wibbly wall of some kind of strange gooey force. And that is where we're going to end for tonight, folks.
No, this is not good.
Tales from the 20 Side is a Feagle Films production in association with Juicy Falls. Music by Nazar Ryback from hooksounds.com, editing by Stu Jackson. Find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by searching Tales from the 20 Side or by visiting talesfromthe20side.com.
You guys were wondering how it was so clean around here.
We know now.
Yes.
It's a num cube.
Oh gosh. What we're gonna do?
Cube
don't-
of
yeah.
That's the question.
I've got ideas. This is fine.
I don't know.
We'll be
It's an
fine.
enemy that's thrown me a little bit because I usually punch things.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's an energy. It's more just a thing that happens.
We just need to get out of its way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds like it.
remember that recall knowledge is a thing you can do, folks.
It is. It is, but you
Well, write
use an
that
action
down.
to do it.
But if that action gives you knowledge that lets you use your next
Oh,
turns
yeah.
better,
Oh
it's
yeah,
worth it.
there's
Some of us might have
Pros
a
and
free
cons.
action where they can't do anything else. So.
yeah,
That's it.
absolutely.
Otto is just screwed, I think.
I mean, I think I know what Alwyn's going to do, but
I know what Della's doing.
I don't know what Otto can do. Can Otto do anything? Or is he just...
Well, currently Otto is paralysed. So paralysed means basically you can't take any actions, I don't think. I'm just going to check that. Yeah, your body is frozen in place. Your body is frozen in place. You have the flat-footed condition and cannot act except to recall knowledge and use actions that require only the use of your mind.
given that
Right.
our next session, Neil's not going to be at.
Oh, that works well. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a happy coincidence or
We can have you recall knowledge
yeah,
constantly
We'll get you on the
throughout.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting stop. I don't know how this is going to go.